Quick walkthrough of our news functionality on the website. So we're on the news page here. You can get to it in the nav up in the top corner here. And what this does is just generates kind of a live bulletin module on the website. You can kind of quickly jump between these different events by the navigation tool on the side here. More event details. These are usually the event pages, like the actual calendar event. And then it'll kind of just quickly show the person what it is, what the date is, and maybe any brief information that they need. At the full development of this, it has a couple different functions. So this is loaded in based on the name right here. You can disable that title and put something that has like a logo in it, like this. I'll show you how to do that in the back end. And then it also has two call to actions. If you don't have anything in the call to action field, like in this one, it doesn't have anything in the second, it'll just exclude it. And then this date thing is actually set on its own in the back end. So if we look over at this side, you can see I have a volunteer appreciation night, Anthem Kids training, but then I don't have the A1 equip class, and that's because that's drafted. We tend to keep those in there because of that being a repeat type class, so we'll just draft it, and then when it's time for it to come back in again, all you have to do is just publish it again and change the dates. And so the nice thing about this, because when you're thinking about this event on like a volunteer appreciation night, we've got this on March 3rd. It's going from 6 to 8 p.m. We want this to be fairly updated. It's easy on a calendar to ignore past dates, but on a feed like this, we need the feed to reflect whatever is currently the most current thing that we have. So back at this feed, something to keep in mind here is this is a drag and drop function. So as I drag these in order, it'll change them here. So you can sort this based on maybe priority. Sometimes we put actually like initiatives or announcements up here. So for instance, when the women had like a Bible study that they were doing, it wasn't necessarily a date specific event. So it wouldn't necessarily be in a chronological order, though normally things are. But we wanted to keep the link up here. It's an easy place if they don't have a place for it to land on the whole website. They could direct people to just go to the news page, click on the Redeem Bible Study link. So right on the side here it had Redeem Bible Study, and then it was just down at the bottom. So kind of a useful trick for doing stuff like that. If we're looking into this event, so here we're at Volunteer Appreciation Night, you can see the What's New image. So this is a 1000 by 400 high image. It has the ability to put a subtitle in, and then you can check this box for display title or disable title. And what that'll do is take this portion of the text off. And then there's also a slight darken overlay going on in that. And so it allows us to, if we branded out an event or created a specific look for it that's outside of just a background image, we can get a little bit more custom with that. So just keep in mind that you need that 1000 wide by 400 high. That'll handle any of the screen resolutions, any of the densities, stuff like that. As we go down the list, here's the event date. So that populates this field right here. That's just set by clicking in here and setting the calendar. And then this CTA1 is going to be the first one. Set a link. CTA2, set a link. So if you put this one in or do something, whatever you write in this box is going to populate that. You can link to anything external on the website. A lot of times we do online sign-up forms or registrations for golf tournaments, different things like that. So it's nice because you can give people the event details. Like a good example of this would be for our all-campus event. So we wanted to be able to link people to the actual event details and show them where it was, when it was, all that kind of stuff. But we were also doing baptisms, so we could have a second button that said, I want to be baptized, and they click on that and it goes right to our baptisms page here and shows them, this is the form you need to fill out if you want to be baptized. We can start working on that kind of stuff for you. So like I was saying earlier, since this is a feed type thing and we need it to be live, we've actually installed this post expirator on this, and so you got to make sure that this is checked. And then I'm just going to measure this up against the event. So March 3rd, 2017, and 6 p.m. would be, this is all running on a 24-hour clock, so 6 p.m. would be 1800 hours. So right at 8 p.m. I want it to unregister, or just, I can do a couple different things. I can delete the event, I can draft it, and usually draft is going to be the easiest. Something to think about there is that you want to make sure that this is actually available throughout the event. One of the main reasons for this page that people go to it is to find out, oh, I'm going to the volunteer appreciation night, it's 6:30 at night and I'm running late, and now I want to get to the event, I need to know where the details are at. We need to have this readily available for them. So usually I unpublish it just after the event, or right after it would be something that would matter for people to know. And then you just update it, and that's it.